gotcha. So in order to make EFT make sense, I have to explain how your brain and your body, your nervous system all connect and talk to each other. We're not going to go deep into it. It's a very small area of how it works, but this is how I can explain EFT. Your brain is obsessed with keeping you alive. It is constantly balancing all of the input that it has from inside of your body and outside of your body. It does this through your sensory organs, which, if you think about it, it's a little bit mind-blowing because we usually think we see things, but in reality, we see things. In our sensory organs, we are taking in vibrations from our environment. The brain doesn't have direct line of sight or line of touch to anything. All of the information comes through pathways of vibration, which travel up to the brain, and then the brain says, oh, this is what you're seeing, this is what you're tasting, smelling, hearing. So how does this tie into EFT? One thing that often is not considered a sensory organ, but in this context is our conscious mind. When we think about something, when we can see something, when we're recalling something, that vibration of that memory is sent to the subconscious brain as if it is happening in real time. Then our brain, because it's obsessed with our survival, will consider that in what it tells our body to prepare for next. So if you are plagued with thoughts of something from your past and it just over and over and over repeats, that is why you have a visceral response to it. Because as far as your brain knows, you're experiencing that and you need help. Here's where tapping comes in. Remember how I said all of it is vibration? The three key components of clinical EFT are exposure therapy. You got to think about it, you got to feel it in some form or degree. Cognitive behavioral therapy. You have to introduce something that isn't the same as how that feels. And acupuncture, or rather acupressure. Acupoints, which are utilized for the vibration part of this system. So when you are picturing something and your brain is engaging the other parts of your brain to believe that, oh my gosh, this is happening right now, first you have to stop the spiral. How do you do that? You give it conflicting information. You introduce a new vibration. In doing this, the brain pays attention to it because it needs to analyze it to see if it's a threat or not. Obviously, it determines not threatening. Then you're thinking about whatever it is that's disturbing, and you introduce something that's opposite. It doesn't even have to make sense, which is why we use the setup statement. It doesn't always make logical sense to say something like, even though I'm still terrified of the dark as an adult, I deeply and completely accept myself. Even though right now I'm having really mean thoughts, I still choose to deeply and completely accept myself. And that may not even be how you feel. But what it does, your brain hears these words. It feels this sensation and it's going, hold on, this is a lot of input. I don't know what's real right now. So then it checks in on your sensory organs in real time. In other words, it will override that memory that you're replaying in your conscious brain, sending those signals to your subconscious brain and go, I need to know what I'm receiving. And it will see, oh no, I'm in a different place. I'm in a different time. Even though I'm feeling these things, and that's valid, I'm not currently being attacked by these things. So I can separate the two. I can relax this, and this can become a memory. This can become non-threatening. This can become invalid. Something I don't even need to think about anymore. And then the brain literally rewrites itself in real time, breaking away neurons and connections saying, nope, we don't need that survival response. That's wasteful. We're not there. And creates new pathways for what is relevant right now, which is why in such a short time with tapping, such as clinically proven over and over and over again, 6 one-hour sessions of clinical EFT can take someone experiencing PTSD and put them below the PTSD criteria. Even people who have experienced major trauma. It is powerful. And the way that it works is complicated and nuanced, but lucky for us, applying it is pretty simple. You just need to know the right steps. If you want to make sure if you've got them, we've got a free seminar that you can take, whether you're brand new to tapping or you're just refreshing your memory. It's always a good tool set for you to have. I put the link in the description, and let me know what you think about the techniques that are in this, because the gentle techniques, I feel like, are the most powerful ones out of the whole 48 set of clinical EFT techniques. I hope this is helpful. I will see you soon.